Hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. Hold on. It's me, it's Gage, and this is XIV. It's been a hot minute since we last journeyed to the land of Eorzea. So if you need a bit of a refresher, this is my Warrior of Light, XIV. She is Bunny. And today, as it is the brand new 0.05 patch for Endwalker, so we're on 6.35. That means we got some new Hildebrand stuff. I gotta tell you, I am so excited to check out the continuing adventures of one Inspector Hildebrand Manderville. Now, to do that, we're going to need to go to where the quest starts, which is going to be in Radzat-Han, which is not here where we are. But before we go ahead and dive in, hello, welcome. I hope everybody's having a pretty decent Wednesday. I am having a pretty okay Wednesday. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna take a bite of this chicken here real quick. We're starting a little bit late today, because in addition to the Hildebrand questline, I also wanted to do the next stage of the Manderville relic weapons. And I found out, I decided to look it up, just like, okay, what do I need for that? And it's just like, okay, I need 1,500 tomestones of astronomy. Okay, how much do I have? I have 79. Okay, bit of a discrepancy there. So I ended up, just over the course of the last couple days, just kind of grinding out all the tomestones I need. I am happy to report I now have just over 1,500. So, in addition to the Hildebrand questline, we will be able to do the next leg of the Manderville stuff. And I've just been, kind of in general, busy as a bee recently. I've been watching a bunch of stuff, like more stuff than I normally would, like, report watching. 'Cause, like, okay. So, as you may be aware, I am currently working through a good chunk of my movie library. Watching things in more or less alphabetical order. In order to just kind of like, you know, see if I can do it. And I've managed to keep up pretty good. There have been some times where I've had to do a bit of catch-up. And more recently, I had a large span, after I finished all the Saw movies, I had a large span of time where it was just like rewatching stuff that like I've already seen before. Let me pull this up here real quick. Delion will wait. I don't even like that guy. I can make him wait. You know, Scoob, Scott Pilgrim, Secret of Nim, Sense and Sensibility, Serenity. There are, what's the word I'm looking for? Genres that I will admit to not necessarily going out of my way to check out. But one thing that I always try to do is whenever I watch a movie, I try to meet the movie at its level. You know? Some movies this is easier than others. The Saw series is incredibly easy to meet at its level. I'm just noticing my inventory is fucking chock full right now. What do I even have? Oh, I got a bunch of materia, and I got Olivia Sas Junius card? I have a couple fucking, like, triple triad cards I need to fucking get rid of, but let me go ahead and sell off these materia while I'm talking. I would say one of the genres that I am not usually, like, going out of my way to really watch myself is probably, like, Regency drama. But whenever I've watched Regency drama, I have to say, like, I have enjoyed myself. Oh, and I gotta... Hold on. What the fuck is Ruibo sleeves? It's a crafting material. Okay. How much gil do you got on you? Just 91? Alright. Well, how much do those go for? Hold on. Oh, dip. Okay. Well, if the only one on there is... One is 19.99. I'll just go with even 2,000. That guy can take the first sale. It's fine. What do you have going on in here? I'm talking about stuff before I get started on the new Manderville quest stuff for this patch. This is an Agent of BUNQUIRY stream. Hello, G-Man. I specifically bring this up because I rewatched Sense and Sensibility recently, which is one of my wife Natalie's favorite films, and it's really good. And I would highly recommend checking it out if you enjoy Regency drama. If you don't normally enjoy Regency drama, I would say give it a try anyway. See if you can like meet the movie on its level. Like I said, I don't usually enjoy. I don't go out of my way, I should say, to watch Regency drama stuff. But I have seen a few, like, Regency stories, and I've enjoyed them just fine. And Sense and Sensibility, I definitely found myself getting invested on a rewatch. But the big thing is that over the last 2 days, I've watched a pair of movies that I have not seen before. After watching the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, aka Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End, I then went, and then the two Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes movies, which I'm still upset that the third movie has had no movement. Like, it got delayed due to COVID, and then there's nothing has happened with it yet, and that's so upsetting, because I really like those movies. But I watched The Shining yesterday, and then Dr. Sleep today. And I really liked them. You know, I don't think I've seen a whole lot of Kubrick. I think The Shining might be the only Kubrick movie I've actually seen. And I'm happy to... Oh, hold on. Before I make this joke, 1 second. I need to see when these movies all came out. But before I make this fucking joke. Okay, ready? Okay. I'm happy to report that you do not have to have seen Ready Player One to understand what's happening in Dr. Sleep. But I really liked Dr. Sleep. Quite a bit, actually. Ewan McGregor's fantastic in it. I really liked the villain in it. There was a very prominent shot in Dr. Sleep of the Deuteragonist's side table next to her bed. And on it is a figurine from the Rooster Teeth series Ruby. And if I saw that and it completely pulled me out of the moment. And I don't want to say that like this is a bad thing where it's just like, oh, I mean, like she's a middle schooler in a movie set in like the 2010s. It's entirely reasonable to assume that she's probably seen Ruby. Like, that's fine. It makes sense for a kid to have that. But what really fucked me up, after I was completely taken out of the moment, because I'm just like, is that fucking Emerald from Ruby? What completely fucked me up isn't that it was there was a figure of Ruby in the shot. because I was just like, oh, what is this weird set dressing? It's not just set dressing. The fact that they chose that character in particular is actually thematically important and appropriate, which means that whoever was putting that set together, whoever planned out what knickknacks this girl would have, had to have a working knowledge of characters in RWBY to choose that character in particular. Why would it be Emerald instead of any of the other characters? Because this is a movie about people who are psychic and who can project illusions and images into other people's heads, which is what Emerald does in the series. It's foreshadowing. That's what really got me about that. It was just like, it's not random set dressing. They didn't just say, oh, here's an anime character. She seems like she would like anime. Throw it in there. Wait, was Emerald psychic? I don't remember her ability. Her ability was projecting illusions to other people. She used it in the big tournament arc that they had in like season 3. I haven't watched RWBY for a bit, so I apologize if any of my RWBY knowledge is off kilter. She used it in season 3 to make it look like Yang had caused grievous injury to Mercury? Is that his name? The guy with the robot legs. The villain with the robot legs. Hold on. Am I thinking of the right guy? Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal's character. Mercury Black. There we go. Remember, no ability Gray Guy, fire ability leader, and Neo being able to change appearance and do weird things other people say. Gray is Mercury. Yeah, so, Mercury's got the robo legs, and Emerald made it seem like Yang had... No, it wasn't that she had caused him grave moral injury. She made Yang see him going in for another attack, but in reality, he was feinting, oh, I'm defeated, don't hurt me on the ground, so that everybody watching would think that Yang just waltzed up to this guy and just fucking wrecked his shit for no reason. So yeah, thematically appropriate, which is fucking weird to think about. So, I've been thinking about that all day. A spectacle of inspection. I would also wreck Mercury if I was there. He had a beating coming. You're not wrong. Delian is ready to embark on another crusade for the truth. Igalt, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you, and suddenly you appear. Dude, I've been in this city, like, several times in, like, the weeks between when we last spoke with each other. As I'm sure you recall, Master Poo-Poo claims his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade. Which is, of course, merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. I like the chibi more than the actual show because of the direction the show took. I don't know shit nor fuck about RWBY past, like, season 4, 5, so I haven't been keeping up. I keep telling myself one of these days I will go out of my way to do so, but then it's just like, I have things I would much rather watch. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keeping my eyes open and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so, when I received word concerning the Inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friends. Friend, this could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes? I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Poo-Poo by yourself. The truth will out, or it's something truth adjacent, at the very least. Then let's be on our way. They were headed to Palika's stand. We don't want to miss even the smallest development. Alright, man. Well, to Palika's stand we go. I'm gonna try not to teleport too much. because I really want to... I have things to talk about. I didn't write anything on my whiteboard, but, like, I have things to talk about. What else have I been up to recently? Like I said, I've been watching a bunch of shit recently. One thing that I thought was interesting about Dr. Sleep was... So, here's a little fun fact for you, Bubba. Bubba. Here's a little fun fact for you. So, somebody came... So, they had a script for Dr. Sleep. That, from what I understand, was pretty close to the way that it plays... The story plays out in the book itself. But before they started filming, they had somebody come in and take another pass at the script. And this person that took another pass at the script, I think it was the director, whose name I forget. But basically, he rewrote the script to bring it more in line with the Stanley Kubrick version of The Shining. Now, famously, Steven Spielberg was not a huge fan of the Kubrick version, and was a bigger fan of the one that he was actually directly involved with which was the... Excuse me, sir. I'm going to punt this man. I'm just saying. He's gonna deserve a good punting. Nashu! My girl! How you doing? Child or adult? What, that guy? Oh, he's an adult. Don't worry. He's a stalker. He's stalking Nashu. How dare he stalk my wife?
I yelled you came. The lunar crew is back together.
We sure are, Nashu. You said it. How you doing, Hildy?
My loyal associates! Come to admire the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should!
Look, Master Poo-Poo, Guild has come to help.
Thank you, Guild. You're too kind. What? No more poo-pooing? You speak our language now. No echo or universal translator. What's it's required?
It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic.
Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it?
I don't remember what voice I gave this guy originally, but this is what we're going with. God, this fucking guy in the background. Hate him.
So, how did you narrow down the search to this particular area, exactly? Why, my tried and true inspector's sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique. Interrogation! Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any poo-poo-shaped sightings.
Okay. Don't you move. You stay right there. Don't you go following... Oh my god. The animosity I feel towards this Lalafell.
Inspector says, he says. Clearly he's just following a gut feeling, unless... Could it be that he is in fact channeling a higher power?
I mean, that's what I expect. You said it is a gut feeling, my guy. But also, maybe he is canonically a warrior of light. So, it's entirely possible, actually. Oh, hey, there's Nashu and Hildebrand.
If I may, have you perchance come across an individual resembling this delightful blue ragamuffin here?
Nashu has fallen asleep.
No, the syrup goes over the pancakes.
Oh, Nashu. Poo-poo.
Ragamuffin?
Don't worry about it, poo-poo. Oh, yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city markets. Only it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. What could it mean? But yeah, I would say that, like, doing something like that, trying to bring the story of the book more in line with the Kubrick movie, is definitely probably the best way to go about it. Because, like, while I understand that Stephen King himself was not a huge fan of the Kubrick film, it is going to be the version of the story that most people are going to be familiar with. And definitely one of the most iconic, like, versions of the story and films of all time. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child if not for the way it moved. Sort of a furtive scamper? Creepy. I did enjoy The Shining a lot. I understand, like, I understand issues with it, especially with regards to, like, its production, where it's just, like, they straight up abused Shelley Duvall on that set. Like, it's not even a little bit funny. But it is, at this point, a 43-year-old movie, and you can only really kind of... It's 43 years ago, you know? There really isn't anything to be done to get, like, upset about that now. Unless, of course, you're like one of those people who's just like, oh, they abused Shelley Duvall on set, and that's clearly what made it a good movie. Like, no. No. The best we can do is just recognize that it was a horrible thing that happened, and just endeavor to never have shit like that happen again.
I can't. Have your investigations borne fruit? Mine own carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of the Shroud.
Uh-huh, yeah, bunny.
To the west, your sources say.
I asked around. There have been a few sightings in the jungle, somewhere to the north.
We have sightings to the north, south, and west. That must mean Master Poo-Poo has more friends than he realized.
I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world.
Could it be doppelgangers? No. Too simple. Too obvious.
It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. It just means we need to... Can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search the whole area.
A fair proposition. Very well, then. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Are we launching a search party?
Oh, hey, man.
Father, have you been following me?
Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Mandevillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I am afraid the burning field's wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you, and the indomitable Eigeld, in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes?
As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. This village sits in the Shroud's east, so let's divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nashu and I will head south.
Hey, I wanted to go with Nashu.
Eigeld and Master Poo-Poo to the west, if you please.
Okay.
DeLorean, you and my father have the north.
That's Delian. Also, the Shroud of Samga is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts? I had special link pearls made for just such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like.
Oh my god, she's giving me her number.
Are you mad? The Charlians will listen in on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good, but seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Godbert can hold the one for your team.
Link pearls! What tremendous foresight! Now, let us proceed with our investigation.
Alright. Well, at least I'm not stuck with Delian. Okay, bye now, Shu. Well, Poops, you ready to go?
The Inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle, yes? I will follow your lead.
Poo-Poo is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Poo-Poo behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Poo-Poo join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Dope. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have exactly one conversation spot before getting to the location. So I realized, like, last Friday and Saturday that I hadn't watched the new Carnival Row yet in order to, like, talk about it on stream. I have watched it at this point, and, wow. You know, it went in some directions I wasn't expecting. Like, some pretty major character deaths, which was a bit of a shock. They also showed off what the monster that has been causing problems recently looks like. And it's a pretty decent design. Like, it's fucking weird looking, let me tell you.
A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure.
Thanks, Poo-Poo.
Etheirys must be a wonderful star to call home, so rich in resources.
Is that Winston Overwatch?
Ufiti.
Ooh, we're looking. We are looking around.
I see no trace of my comrade. But what of these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours? Fellow people of Etheirys?
No, man, they're monkeys. They are a type of Sasquatch, by which I mean no. Vaguely people-shaped perhaps, but not people. Not particularly friendly either. I'm gonna say that they're a Sasquatch.
There is a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, he's squeaking. He is one squeaky boy. Discuss the rocky outcrops.
The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only. Ahem. But never mind that. We have a friend to find.
Yeah, man, alright. I'm starting to think Delian might be onto something, which is not a position I'm particularly thrilled about taking. Vantage point.
No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes?
Those are beastkin. Monkeys. Also not people. Mind the poop throwing. Those the monkeys. The monkey.
I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much the same as another.
What?
Well, never mind. Moving on.
Hey, hold on. Are you saying hurtful things about my person? I don't know if I appreciate that kind of talk. We're gonna stand right here and you think about what you said while I eat chicken and rice. Okay, we can continue. Oh, this one's got a cutscene. Look at that person's in it already. Oh!
Nothing. Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream, to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we both had starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. Blah. But that is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me.
Mushy mushy.
Hello? Is this thing on? This is Nashu.
Hey girl, hey, how you doing?
We think we may have found Pupu's friend. Come to Purusa as quickly as you can. Okay. Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest way.
Alright. Meanwhile, at Purusa... Excuse me. Uh-oh. Danger music. Oh. He'll probably be fine. Whoa! Oh, that's a Mandragora. Come on. Hail, dear comrade of Master Pupu! We come in peace! Pray, reveal yourself! That's an onion. That's a tomato. That's an eggplant. That's also an onion, I think. Wait, you're the Mandragoras! Ugh, I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Ah! It's the Gentle Dead Man! Master Zombie Brand, they said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case. Gods, it's one of the Walking Dead! Greetings, friends. I am a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and disciple of Master Zombie Brand. How did you get all the way out here? And why do you have a zombie Mandragora with you? That's adorable. I love that. That's the cutest thing in the world.
What brings you here to Thavnair, and in the company of Lenosia's infamous vegetable menace, no less?
That's right, we met these guys back in the Realm Reborn questline.
Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Bozja reached our undead fraternity.
Oh, right, I fought something like this in Bozja, didn't I?
And so on their behalf I traveled afar to recruit a rotten Mandragora.
Oh, she's cute.
After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lenosia, that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship.
And that was the lights flickering, that's concerning.
When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Thavnarian Truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith.
Ah, one of our faithful readers! I'm pleased to see that even in undeath, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains.
He was fucking terrified of this zombie up until the very moment the zombie said that I see that motherfucker in the background. That son of a bitch.
So, we find ourselves on the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment.
Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far.
Hi guys. What in the god?
Oh my god, please tell me that's a mount. Please tell me that's a mount that I can get. Holy shit.
That may have been me.
That's an onion. Oh, you know what? That first one wasn't an onion. That was a garlic.
Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind.
Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse Mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he is returned to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you will excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanalan. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination.
It was good to see you again, Mr. Gentle Dead Man.
Goodbye.
Oh, poo-poo. What a funky little man.
My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade.
I almost believed your keen inspector sense to be a form of prognostication, but it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we'd need... No, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors.
An army of
inspectors. Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands as I did before.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
Ah, beans. Oh, he tried. That's concerning. Oh, was that the original? Was that the original, or is that a Hey, oh.
Oh dear. The ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce.
So that's a clone? Did you just fire off, Oh, wait, is he fine? Oh, yeah, he's good. Oh. Those probably weren't. Oh. Well, we know that's not the real one. Wait a minute. Okay, that is the real one? Hold on, what the fuck am I looking at here? Holy shit, no way. Y'all motherfuckers made a low poly Hildebrand? Look at this PS1 ass motherfucker! This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Failed Hilda clone. Name. My name is Brandy Hild.
Inspector Brandehild? Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through, allowing me to euthanize this abnormality.
This fucking music is great. This fucking 32-bit ass fucking... Oh my god, alright. I'm losing my mind. Now, let's not do anything rash. Oh, he loves it. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we were looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandehild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. This is the greatest thing in the world. Oh, Godbert's gonna go ahead and put together the culturally significant ruins again. Thank goodness. Thanks, Godbert. Brandehild, oh my god, I'm losing my fucking mind.
Blocky though as this inspector may be, that master Poo-Poo could so easily attempt to replicate a living thinking being. Alien technology is so advanced, I could scarce differentiate it from magic.
Well, it's a good thing we have magic, too.
I knew the duplicator had been unstable, but I pushed it to perform anyway. Now look at what I've wrought. Not only is this clone a poor imitation of the Inspector in form, but in force of personality as well.
Nashu, what are your thoughts? Nashu, sweetie, darling.
Blocky Brandehild.
You fucking said it. You're so eloquent. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Never a dull moment around the Mandeville men! Yeah, so what, you're like Brandehild... Vandermill? Let's go with that. Assistance. Please, allow me to be of assistance. Sure thing, buddy. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it.
Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming.
You stay away from her, you hear me? Or at the very least, go fucking beat it. Where's that fucking stalker at? There he is! I see you, motherfucker. Better watch your fucking back. Anyway. Generational bonding. An unperturbed Hildebrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Lot of roses pinned on lapels. Coming about out here.
Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach.
Ahem. If I may. Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question.
He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects.
We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. Should narrow things down considerably. You know, when you remove the boisterous personality, he's really good at what he does, it seems like.
Indeed! What a fantastic idea!
Ah! Ha ha ha! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone! I was about to make the very same suggestion!
Well done, Inspector!
Ah. Ha ha. I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original after all.
I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we?
And, oh, no, we're all going? Okay. Alright, well. Oh, you know what else I watched recently? Just while we're flying. Just while we're on our way to Radzat Han. I watched Spy Family, and I cried a bunch. This is a good anime. Oh, I also got caught up on the dub for Trigun Stampede. You know, I never saw the original Trigun all the way through, but I know we have it on DVD, so I might try to watch that sometime. Because I'm really enjoying Trigun Stampede. And Trigun's one of those shows where it's like, I would say it's like in the same vein as like Outlaw Star, where it's just like, I haven't seen either of them all the way through, and I've always been meaning to. Oh my god, what are you fucking doing here?
I mean, don't mind me. I'm just keeping a watchful eye on Miss Nashu. Never know what kind of unsavory names are out there.
Yeah, you idiot. Fucking piece of shit.
Inspector Hildebrand inspected Inspector Brandahild with unexpected introspection. Oh, I think I just twisted my tongue.
Oh, hey guys.
Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation.
Okay.
Oh, that was brief.
We've finished going through all the back issues. We discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited. It turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer. In Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth.
All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership.
Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details.
Then we must visit this soldier and this fucking goddamn it. Then we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale.
I agree. This is our only lead, and we've no choice but to follow up on it. To Camp Broken Glass.
Okay, I know people there. Oh, we're all leaving? Okay. I hope everybody is planning to dress warmly, because, whoo boy, let me tell ya. Garlemald? It's cold. Freeze your goddamn boots off. Let me tell ya. Alright, are you all dressed warmly? Nashu, you are wearing the same outfit.
God, it never gets any warmer here, does it?
Nashu, sweetie, honey. Hildebrand, you're no better. Why have you not changed into a fresh... Okay, never mind. You know what? All things considered, you'd probably be fine.
Everyone present and accounted for.
Ah, we appear to be missing Master Delian. You too?
My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Numerius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops.
That does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap's posting?
Yes. Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patents. We should head over there, and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. Ugh, the chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in that unseasonal attire?
Oh, a Mandeville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold.
I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems to be relative around the Mandervilles.
I mean, Nashu's cold. Nashu, do you need... Okay, you're walking away. We get it. You didn't bother giving them another outfit. Okay, Forum Patents. All the way over fucking there? Goodness. Alright, well. Hi-ho Hazel away, I guess. I've always kind of been one to, like, really get affected by, like, stories about, like, families and found families, and especially, like, dad stories. Like, if you've been to my streams, you know I get fucked up by dad stories all the time. Like, if you've been to the God of War streams, you know that. So, fucking Spy Family really got me. like, I can't even pretend, like, a little bit that it didn't. It was just like, oof, you know? Just like a oof. Delian, you are the only one here. Is everybody else going to show up once the cutscene starts? Oh yeah, there they are.
Hello, is there a Numerius in here? I am Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Thabnarian Truth. Come to follow up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself? What an honor!
He seems like a fucking water bottle kind of guy. I gotta say.
I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know...
I'm slipping into, like, Australia now. I'm just gonna...
But everything I know was in my submission. I'm not left to tell.
Look at this fucking guy.
Unless you've something else to share? Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well?
Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nervous faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon, and was actively surveying for enemies when this silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed, so I opened fire, and knocked it out of the sky.
Oh! Presumed? You mean you never got a good look at the wreckage?
We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere.
We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have an idea of where it crashed?
Not an exact location, no.
Then we best have the... Oh my fucking god, I see him! We best have the god's own work. Fuck. Then we'd best have the god's own luck.
He distracted me so much I fucking flubbed my line.
Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness.
If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon?
More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. Blah blah, blah blah, numbers, numbers, science.
That should be sufficient. Thank you. Oh, he's going into his mind palace. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location, give or take a few yalms.
How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion?
Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Oh. Alright. Ah, ha ha ha! My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beaten me to the punch.
Hooray for Inspector Brandehild!
Ah, ha ha!
I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies.
1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless or to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this fallen saucer, shall we?
Yeah, alright. Ooh, we steppin'. Ah, this fucking guy. Whoa! The Danganronpa man! Whomst. Oh, I'm still here. I'm gonna go now. Ooh, that is a ways away. Excuse me. Delian's voice is fucking my throat a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too terribly. But I'm wondering if maybe I should switch it up. On my way from misery to happen today. Oh, hey, there they are. Nashu! Nashu, your fucking stalker is right there. Hot soup. Blazing hearth. Oh, she's dreaming of warm. Anyway. Half-buried plot. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody first. Please don't attack me. To always have such precise coordinates when hunting otherworldly phenomena. Yeah, maybe a less gravelly voice is probably going to be for the best. Godeberto.
Oh, such an invigorating climate!
You would think that.
Black metal debris.
Had someone thought to record the wind speed and direction, I might have calculated the crash site to the nearest ilm instead.
Well, you know, we do what we can. Hell, you blammed.
Ah, tut-tut! Silence, please! I must still my mind in quest of field with my senses.
Wherever could it be?
Well, it's probably that one that all those, like, player characters are standing around and, like, in cutscenes. But let me go ahead and check these other ones first. A pot half buried in snow. Nothing alien to speak of.
Black metal
Debris. Although promising at first glance, a closer inspection reveals this debris to be the wreckage of some vanquished war machina. That's a shame. God, I wonder if maybe this is what we're looking for. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Poo-Poo's could have well been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. That's true.
Oh ho! What have you found there, Eigeld?
I found this.
An exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I am sure of it. Debris from the crash landing.
I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all? I say, this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Huh. Has anyone seen Nashu?
Yeah, she's very pretty. Wait,
Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant?
not you? Oh, you motherfucker. Help! You have to help! My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped! What?! I will murder them. And you. Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Lugay came and took her away! He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Igeld must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech Servicing Facility. Don't forget that part. I will save her.
The gall, the temerity, the audacity! My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose!
I am going to kill. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume? He's a stalker. Me? Oh, no, I wish. I mean, I just happen to be passing through the snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. I'm going to beat that man to death.
At last, a chance to stretch my legs!
Oh, okay.
What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall!
It's so good to see them working together in a way that doesn't involve devastating wrestling maneuvers.
They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious.
It's not that weird.
I gotta go save my girlfriend.
Oh, shit. No way. Okay. Here we fucking go. Another abduction, and yet all I can do is wonder who that odd young man was, and why he smelled so strongly of cheese. Yes, don't worry about it. Forget the missing starship for now. Nashu is in imminent danger. Believe me, I am on the fucking case.
I have collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls.
Let's fucking do it. I am ready to tear this place apart. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel...
Wee-hee-hee! All shall fall before Supre Lugay. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine.
Hey, you just stuck your head on top of the other guy. That's a lot of rockets.
You will release Nashu this instant!
What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely.
Gross. Does he have, like, little legs and arms hanging off his neck?
Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Igeld. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Mandeville men, together. Agreed.
Hey, wait, am I gonna get to, like, do anything, or...
I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay.
Oh, wow, that is an eclectic bunch.
Oh, a little warm-up before the main event.
Get them!
Hildebrand, how well do you do... Oh my fucking god, no fucking way. You're fucking kidding. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I'm not ready for this. Just a fucking moment here. Oh my god, in the coming battle you will fight as Godbert. Holy shit. Oh my god, these fucking... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I need everybody to just wait for like 1 second. What the fuck? Okay, okay, okay. Manderville's sprint, movement speed is increased in a gentlemanly fashion. Rage of the Gentleman combo. Executes the following gentlemanly weapon skills in succession. Gentlemanly smash, gentlemanly thrust. Rage of the Gentleman. Combo bonus grants 15 seconds of gloves off. Manderville drop kick. Leap towards your target, delivering a gentlemanly attack with a potency of 900 to all enemies in your path. Can only be executed while under the effect of gloves off. Effect fades upon execution. Mander Double Lariat delivers a gentlemanly attack with a potency of 1600 to all nearby enemies. Can only be executed while under the effect of gloves off. Effect fades upon execution. Got a limit break and a sort pet hotbar? What? Holy shit. Okay, let's fucking go. Oh, he's just fucking going. Alright. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! This is the greatest instance in the entire game. Oh my god. This is... I was not expecting this. What is this impending dread? Insolent worms, your son will be the first to die. Oh no! Oh my god, the fucking sprint! No, keep going. Holy shit. That was too close. He said, leave me alone. Wow, leave me alone.
You survived my missiles? Then enjoy some leftover war machina!
Alright. Oh my god. Yo, this dude cracked. This is incredible. Even the War Machina seem to love me. Holy shit. I am just fucking enthralled by this.
An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that.
Or wait, no.
An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that.
This is over. Surrender.
My war machina. Reasonable means failed, and unreasonable measures are called for.
That's a lot of missiles.
Stand back, Hildebrand. Let your old man handle this.
Neutralize the missile. What in the goddamn? Whoa! Oh!
Manderville sidestep? Oh my god. I'm losing my fucking mind.
You stopped them all by sidestepping? Very well. Seems I must crush you myself.
But I wanted to rescue Nashu.
Oh ho ho! Finally decided to take us seriously, have you?
Oh my god, those fucking numbers. Prepare to pay for your crimes, Doctor. Oh my god, you need to use the fucking...
Ah! I do enjoy some light exercise.
Da 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 da.
No mortal man can avoid such a mirage! But a Mandeville man can. It was meant for another, but you've earned my ire. What? Ha ha ha! Hildebrand's mother hits harder than that.
It's true, she does.
The hardiness of these Mandevilles, it's unnatural.
Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh, that didn't do anything. Ah, mod zap to improve the circulation. Invigorating.
How? That much power should have rattled the teeth from his skull.
He's... God bless you, Hildy, you're going for it. This is amazing.
You aggravating vermin! My plans are in ruins!
God, please let me use a limit break. I'm begging you.
You forced my hand! I'll bring this place down on your heads!
The doctor leaves himself wide open! Let us seize the advantage! Alright. Oh my god, what are you gonna do? What is this? What cutscene is starting here?
How's Hildebrand?
Insane.
Loud.
Little bit, yeah. I'll try to keep it down.
Yo,
Now's our... Oh wait, no, this is Hildebrand. Now's our chance! Yeah, saw this coming. Hold on tight. Whoa! You can do it, Hildy! The Mandeville Men! Victorious again! Manderville Generational Bonding Overdrive. Hello, Ion Agenda.
He's got a lot of explosives on him still. Is this a good idea? It ended up fine. How did you manage to embed him in metal? Hey everybody, I'm here to fight! Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Weehee, don't get ahead of yourself. Who's that? Oh.
There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you.
Yeah? Bring it. Oh, Mind Palace again. Oh, hey, it's the Goblin. Oh. And he's out. Yeah! No! Oh, that was cool. I'm glad I got to do a cool thing in a cutscene, at least. Oh, hey, Nashu.
Ah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Also, I saved you. Me specifically. I did all of it.
Nicely done, Inspector Brandehild. Once more the clone has put the original to shame.
Inspector, please. I am but a pale imitation of your ideal.
Ha! I knew keeping company with the famous Eigeld would lead me to a worthy challenge, worthy of breaking a sweat at least.
You've done all the work for me.
Work? This? 'Twas but a playful skirmish compared to your usual do-or-die dilemmas.
That's true. Godbert's really the only one who, like, knows that we're off doing all of this wild shit. Hildebrand and Nashu have no idea that any of this stuff happens.
The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Razathan to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poo-Poo. I am certain of it. Take heart, and let us continue the search.
Yeah, alright. Is that gonna be the end of it? Like, are we done? I gotta make a gross noise real quick. 1 second.
Alright, we're good.
It feels like there really hasn't been a whole lot accomplished in this one. We haven't really made a whole lot of, like, forward progress. So I would assume Or I would hope that there's going to be at least one more quest in this particular leg of it. Though I think they've mostly been, like, 2 quests long, generally speaking.
I remember standing in the snow and dreaming of being warm. Then suddenly, I wasn't cold anymore. Isn't that odd?
Maybe I should fall asleep in uncomfortable places more often. Please don't! To Garlemald and back have we journeyed, yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries! Oh, there he goes.
Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onwards.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're done. Are we done? Are we done? I should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me. A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Godbrand's techniques had me flummoxed, I must confess. But I do believe this recent spot of exertion has provided just the inspiration I required. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Geralt's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Dope. Until our next meeting. You better. I didn't spend like 2.5 days grinding out all these goddamn tomestones just for you to not show up. Thank you for assisting with my investigations, Igale. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. Yeah, whatever. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Sure, man. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnair... Ah, the Danganronpa man. Are we gonna get some kind of revelation of his identity? Oh. What? Oh. Okay, so he's an Ora. You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my largesse once more. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. A summoning, you mean? You talk about a summoning? We summoning? Whomst, you have my attention. I don't know anything that was going on here, but clearly there's some kind of conspiracy going on. I don't got a dang clue about shit, my guy. Yourself can lead to tragedy. Yet, what you expect? I'm walking on a Inspector brand to hill. Surface attack. See you, Inspector. That's great. I love that. So that it? You're just gonna kick me back? Yeah, you're kicking me back into Thavnair. Oh, hold on. I gotta wait for the rest of the fucking population to load in. I'm assuming Delian is standing here, right? Oh, there he is. What do you think of this? What think you of this ongoing case, Igald? The Inspector at least seems confident that the piece of starship we found will help pin down the whereabouts of Poo-Poo's comrade. If and when it does, I need to be there with quill and parchment in hand. We need to be there. As I've said before, this battle for truth cannot be fought by one man alone. Yeah, alright, buddy. So that's it for the Hildebrand quests. I gotta say, the ones that they've been giving us have been loaded with a lot of good shit, but, like, I do wish they were just a little bit longer. That's just me. That's only because I really like these quest lines. But, we can do the next leg of the Manderville Relic weapons, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to be getting the upgrade for... I have 2 of them now. I've got the Red Mage one, and I have the one for Dark Knight. I'm going to be upgrading the Red Mage weapon. So let's go chat with Geralt real quick. Please note that upon completing the quest Well Oiled, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a Red Mage. Please ensure you have changed your desired job before speaking with Geralt. Undertaking this quest as a Red Mage. Well Oiled. Geralt isn't immediately shooing you away, which means he must have something to share.
Hi, Gale. How you finding that Mandeville weapon of yours?
Yes.
Seeing as mine was the hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can always be better. It sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones of what we produced so far.
I shall call upon his lordship.
Yeah, you do that. You... guy... Oh, hey, man. I feel like we just saw each other.
Hi, Geralt. So good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels like an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. 'Twould seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another. A rare chondrite, in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. Okay. My ancestor tome is... well, it is as much a journal as it is an instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled his spirit, and, miracle of miracles, his very next attempt at the augmentation was a resounding success. You see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Igeld, following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Lugai. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. You think me smashing skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve me forging instincts? I guarantee it. In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Mandeville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach.
Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Aye, Geralt, if you will be so kind as to join Master Geralt at Windweft, I shall be along with you momentarily. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we gotta wait at the designated location. That's over at Riveda Fibers, alright? I gotta try not to destroy my throat too much. I am going to need to read dialogue for Nier Automata. Bro, I am just waiting. Beautiful day out. Well, here I am. So where's me perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital! Follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. This'll be good. That's a mammoth. It's a mammoth with an axe, but it is a mammoth. Pfft, a flimsy little mammoth. Now, I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, once the smart coin'd be on the smitty. As it should be, which is why I set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Right then, let's do this. I've seen people mentioning that they figured that this was going to be the leg of the relic weapon, that they were going to have to go through like some ridiculous trial, and they were surprised that they didn't. But that's because, but it seems like it's because it's Geralt that has to. Tricky little bastard. I know what this calls for. Do you now? But a generous application of Mandeville-mandated lubrication! Godbert, you can't just lube people up without telling them. Oh, he is very wet now. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it sink into your muscles and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. Is this why y'all are, like, fucking cracked? You've been altered by years of salamander oil use? You know, I do feel oddly powerful. I want him to take one step and just immediately slip because he's too lubed up. Oh my god, I fucking called it. It worked, though. Ha! Take that, Tin Man! I didn't put the accent on that one, but in my defense, I didn't want to. What a rush!
I've never wanted to forge summit so badly. Is this that battle enlightenment ye was on about?
The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. That's either a heightened state of awareness or it's a concussion. Either one.
Then let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jabruna. Rowena knows how to supply her with the chondrite we need.
I got the monies. Don't worry. I prepared for this very moment.
I'll head back and warm up the furnace.
Okay, bye.
Oh ho ho! Even at its weakest, watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat.
Weakest?
Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to his lowest parameters. And while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects.
Oh, alright.
The most daunting opponent, you see, is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in it is what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real.
Yeah, alright.
Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the chondrite, I must attend to my part of the preparations.
Sure thing, buddy. Chunks of complimentary chondrite can be obtained from Jabruna at the Aetheray Plaza in Razathan. Alright. So the same person we bought them from last time is going to be selling them. I wonder if the meteorite chunks for the first phase are cheaper now that the second phase has come out. Or if it's still going to be like 500 chunks. 500 tomestones, I should say, not chunks. I'm buying chunks, but I'm using tomestones to do it. Hello, ma'am. Nope, it's still 500. But this is what I need now. With the Manderville Rapier in your inventory or armory chest, deliver the chunks of complimentary chondrite to Geralt. I gotta... hold on. Do I have literally any other... Oh, thank God. Just so that I can switch this out.
The furnace is roaring and ready. Let's have them new space rocks then.
Yeah, man. Here you go.
Right. Send for his lordship, then we can break out the hammer and tongs.
Oh, God.
Whew.
Ooh. It's pretty.
Success! Our collaborative masterpiece taken to new heights. The amazing Manderville Rapier.
Oh, it's cool.
What did I tell you? 'Tis the undeniable results of your martial awakening.
I still have me doubts on that front, but 'tis a thing of beauty nonetheless.
On the topic of masterpieces, Igeld, should you desire to refine any other Mandeville armaments in your possession, then pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He, too, has found the enlightenment in the crucible of battle, and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand.
Oh, good, it sparkles. I was worried. If it didn't sparkle, I was going to be upset and untrustworthy. Or untrusting? I'm trustworthy.
Aye, well, I'll be around as usual, to make sure it all meets me demanded standards. Demandeds, if you will.
Are you pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by? Or were you mayhap more enamored with its previous incarnation? Oh, ho, ho, I do understand the attraction of simple elegance.
No, I like it with the cool stuff. I like it with the light effects. Oh, hello.
Which is why we've begun offering a line of Mandeville weapon replicas. I am opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined.
Oh, you're pretty.
Hello, pretty lady.
And I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Our work is as aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. 'Twould be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer until we properly perfect your ancestors' creation? I get the feeling we've scarce scratched the surface. An excellent question, and a difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I've come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set.
What?
Incomplete? You can't be serious. Where's the bloody rest of it then? Presently unknown. Finding the continuation of Garbrand's guide shall consume my waking hours. Then occupying a table by the Mayhane will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado.
Okay, bye, Gabriel.
Yay! I got a cool red mage weapon. Manderville weapon replicas can now be purchased from the House Manderville vendor. Blech. Let's do it. Equip that shit. Awesome. So, like, what do you sell? Okay. So you only sell things that I've already gotten. That's neat. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, we've been going for about an hour and 52 minutes. So, it's a little early for me to end the stream when I do have at least one other thing to do. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to craft some shit. To the moon! So with 6.35, a new tribal quest line was released. For 6.15, it was the Hippo Riders. In 6.25, it was the it was like the what was it called? What's the fucking place called in goddamn? Hold on. The Last Dregs. And now we have the tribal quest line for the Loporrits, which is all about basically helping listless Loporrits who are not sure what to do with themselves since the whole plan of like shipping everybody off the planet was kind of canceled out. And the way that we help them is by giving them a bump and dance club. Which of course requires crafting things, I guess. Carrot light, carrot bright. What's a musicking station without handheld carrot lights? A sad musicking station. And Managing Way won't stand for it.
According to recent surveys, the availability of handheld carrot lights has dramatically increased overall musicking satisfaction. But a review of data from the past 3 cycles reveals that we must increase production of said lights by 6% if we are to meet current demand. I've asked Keeping Way to procure additional supplies and begin assembly immediately, so could you offer them your assistance?
Yeah, man. Don't stop the music. Managing Way seems to be mulling over music.
Considering the success of our musicking station, I do believe its equipment will require extra maintenance. Can you imagine the glum disappointment that awaits us should our music fail to play during peak merriment? I shudder to even consider it. I tasked one of our ways with preparing spare parts for the audio apparatus. However, that was some time ago, with nary a whisper of their progress since. Could I trouble you to lend them assistance? They are no doubt hard at work in greatest Ensvale.
Managing Way seeks your aid with ways who dream of playing music.
Igale, it seems even more of our ways have developed an interest in playing an instrument. Might I ask your help once more? Your support would mean the world to them. Assuming that's a yes, allow me to point you in the direction of Greatest Ensvale, where you will find Piping Way eager to share all of the details with you. Best of luck!
I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get this quest line started as early as I possibly could. On like Tuesday morning. Because then I could have gotten 3 quests done in the morning. 3 quests after the daily reset, and then I could have done 3 more quests today and gotten the next leg of the quest line. But alas.
By my whiskers, am I glad to see you. When Managing Way told me how many lights we needed to make, I thought I might cry. We're currently short on glowy bits. The things that make the carrot lights light up? You probably know better than I do. The doing supporter is stocked with extra materials if you need them. When you've finished, go and tell Managing Way. I'll have the others start assembling from the pieces we have.
Synthesize a set of carrot light pieces. Okay. So, early crafting... so basically, the way that it's worked since... I want to say... I think just Shadowbringers, honestly. Is that the 3 tribal quests are split into a tribe that is for combat classes, a tribe that is for gathering classes, and a tribe that is for crafting classes. The Hippo Riders were the combat class tribe, the Last Dregs were the gathering class tribe, and this one's the crafting class tribe. Which isn't to say there aren't similar, like, splits in, like, earlier... what's the word I'm looking for? What is it? Expansions, but they worked a little bit differently. There were 5 tribal quest lines you could do in Realm Reborn, and 4 of them were combat classes, where one of them was split between crafting and gathering. Mostly focusing on crafting, but there were a few gathering quests you could get in it as well. And then in Heavensward and Shadowbringer, or Heavensward and Stormblood, there were each 2 combat class tribes, and then 1 tribe that I think was both crafting and gathering, depending on what you went to pick up the quests with. Now, some of the early stuff is not particularly, like, difficult to do. Like, this doesn't even... Some of these don't even require us to, like, have these items be, like, high quality. Once we start progressing in the quest line, they may start requiring us, like, hey, you can't just hand over, like, fucking whatever quality materials. You need to, like, make them fucking pristine. So, once I get to that part, those parts, obviously, like, that's going to be, like, a whole fucking thing where I'm going to need to start, like, being a little bit more careful about how I actually, what's the word I'm looking for? How I actually, progress each crafted item, where I'm going to want to increase the quality as much as possible before actually starting it on the crafting. But at the very least, for right now, we don't have to worry about that so much. We just need to make sure that we get everything built. Hey, Piping Way.
Good to see ya, Guild. Wouldn't you know it? After hearing us play our new instruments, a bunch of our fellow Ways are now hoping to join us. So many, in fact, that we frankly can't keep up with the demand. So, we could really use your help again.
I've done this quest once before. Sometimes if you... Because they, like, cycle through, like, a different selection of quests, some of them have different dialogue if you've done it once before.
Please see if you can craft a lubricant with these materials. We must stick all manner of moving bits together, you know. Instruments are so delightfully odd. Should you run out of materials, the doing supporter beside me can provide whatever you need.
Thanks, man. Alright, so we need wind instruments components. So again, very simple process. Don't need to worry about, like, making it, like, high quality or anything. Just need to make the fucking things.
Do let me know when you've finished.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, it's beautiful! We'll be able to make such wonderful instruments with this, not to mention music! I will take this marvelous component to the engineers. Thank you so much for lending us a paw, and do give Managing Way my regards.
Alright, bye Piping Way. Love these ways. Okay, last one is over here's abouts. Right down here, in fact. A laboring loperate. Guadbert Manderfell. Bro.
Have you come to help me? Oh, you are very nice. There are still so many pieces I must make, and I've been making them for ever so long. Like these delicate parts for our wiring. Could you make some of those? I have plenty of supplies here if you need any more. Once you're finished, go on ahead and take them to Managing Way. I may be a while yet.
Okay, sets of audio spare parts. Fucking synthesize. And one more. And we're done. Alright, now we just gotta get these all back to Managing Way and gather up our experience and our, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking... what is it called? Reputation. As you can see, I'm at max reputation with the other ones already. I really hope that they actually make an Allied Beast Tribe questline for this one. There's a character who shows up in all of the Allied Beast Tribes questlines who I haven't seen for some time. I think last we saw him, he got ate by a shark. I'm pretty sure. It made sense for him not to be in Shadowbringers because Shadowbringers takes place in, like, another dimension. A parallel world, if you will.
How goes carrot light production? Have we reached our 6%?
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank goodness! With this, our ways should be sufficiently supplied with carrot lights for the time being. We have also received requests for a wider variety of colors, as well as improvements to the carrot light's basic functionality. Exciting times await! I hope I can count on your future assistance, but for now, please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Cool, man. Thanks for the Loperate coin. I have leveled up.
How fares our helper? Have they made any progress with the spare parts?
Yeah, man, here you go.
Marvelous! With these pieces, I dare say our music will be free of malfunction for some time yet. Originally, our audio apparatus was meant to broadcast borough-wide announcements for our guests, but as we no longer expect visitors from Aetheris, we repurposed the equipment. Only time will tell if our musicking station's requirements exceed the capabilities of our apparatus, but in the meantime we shall do our utmost to keep everything in working order. I do hope you will assist us again, Igeld. Please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Thanks, man. Here's the last one.
You are returned, and by your countenance, I take it you were able to assist them with their production woes. Whoa! Thank you, Igeld. You've played an instrumental role in helping our ways see their dreams to fruition. I hope you continue to do the same for others.
And that's gonna be it for today. Alright, well, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. We are going to be raiding Audrey and B's stream. They are, of course, Team Catpull, the creators of my lovely VTuber here. You can find them on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Team Catpull. That's TEAMCATPLE. Don't email them. Don't DM them. They have a commission form. If you want a commission, use that. For goodness sakes. It's also Audrey's birthday today, so be sure to wish Audrey a happy birthday. This Audrey's super cool. What else? Upcoming streams. Tomorrow is going to be Nier Automata. Friday is going to be something else. Signalis, that's it. We're going to be playing Signalis. Audrey and B will be back for that. Oh, that person is not animating, as they are hopping around, holding their umbrella at their side. That's probably fine. And then Saturday is, of course, going to be more Metroid Prime Remastered. Next week, we're going to be back to a regular schedule. I don't know yet what's going to be taking... Well, I mean, I suppose I could just replace God of War with Chronicles of Riddick at this point. But we will be back to doing Nier Automata on Wednesdays. So I hope you'll tune in for that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.